rock, paper,
Yeah, let's
scissors?
do it.
All right. Are we just doing 1 or 2 out of 3?
We can do best of it. Let me move this.
That's 2 out of 3?
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into D Truth and Be Real, where everything may not be true, but we definitely are real. I'm your host, Drew. This is your co-host, Brandon, and welcome in, everybody.
What's going on, fellas?
So it's a start.
Yeah, man. That was good.
Hey,
You
second
did it.
try. Second try today.
It was only 2. I just wanted to give everybody a quick shout out. You know, we hit 100 followers on TikTok, and that's huge for us. So, quick thank you to everybody on there. That
100%. 100%. Yeah, well, I'm very grateful for that. Like I said, we're just slowly getting out there and trying to get everything going. So
yeah, we're on Apple Podcast now, right?
Yeah, Apple Podcast. So for audio listeners, we are now on Apple Podcast and Spotify. For just daily views, we'll be on YouTube and Patreon. So make sure you guys tune in, and links will always be in the comments.
Makes it easier to listen while you're on the road. You know, if you're ever on a long road trip, it's only 45 minutes to get here. So
yeah, and you don't want to listen to that person in the passenger seat like I don't like to. So
no, I had a quick topic, man. I really have a genuine question for everybody.
Go ahead.
What would you guys do if money was not a factor, right? So we'll go one at a time. If money was not a factor. Now, I'm not saying that money didn't exist, but you were just filthy stinking rich. You had money that you knew was generational.
I think we've already understood where I'd be with money.
We have an idea. We have an idea.
I mean, if money wasn't a factor for me, like I could just literally like cough up a couple bands and like not even flinch, like
dude, yeah, like there's
I'd be in a world of hurt. I'd be in a world of hurt. I swear to God, I'd be in a world of hurt because, like, man, I like and want a lot of stuff. So, I think I'm the person that could like bomb $1 billion in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, I really think I could bomb $1 billion. Like,
no, but would it continue from there on?
What do you mean?
Like after you've bought everything, you've bought your house, your cars, your whatever. What's next?
I don't know. I guess you start throwing it at people. That's all I could. I don't know. I mean, I get at that point, just start throwing money at people.
What about you?
I live comfortably. I wouldn't have to work no more. I'd be happy.
Just be happy, not ever leave. You would never leave the house. You become a 450-pound individual that doesn't got to leave.
I'd leave the house. I'd have.
You think so?
Yeah, I would love to work on cars more and actually be able to just fucking.
So basically, what you would just actually just focus on the stuff that you actually have time for now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that's fair.
Nice.
I know exactly what I would do.
What would
Without question, man. No, so I can't remember what this guy's name was, but ever since I've wanted one. And it was similar to what you showed me the other day about that guy's garage where it just lifts the car out. Yeah. So I'm buying house of my, I'm not even going to buy the house. I'm going to build the house of my dreams. I'm going to build it. Right? Buy a big old plot of land somewhere. Maybe not even in this state, but somewhere. Right? But a big old house and have a massive garage that extends underground and just have a car lift that brings it right up.
I think I'd be down for that. Like
now,
have like a Batmobile down in that
dude,
mofo.
yeah. Like, can you imagine you're just going from the house, have a stairway and a hallway that goes straight to the underground garage, and you can just lift your car up? I mean, we're talking millions of dollars.
If you're filthy rich, you gotta make something better, something cooler than a stairway down.
What am I gonna do? Have a subway?
I mean, might as well. If you're just talking about what are you gonna do when you got everything you got, might as well.
Oh, I'm gonna make
go the full route. All right. No, sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt you. You want to know what I'd really do? I'd be trying to be a superhero. I swear to God. I would be. Y'all can like laugh at me, make fun of me, and like I tell myself like if I had enough money, I'd be like one of those guys on TikTok, that like I feel like I'd be one of those guys that has like all the Spider-Man outfits and.
You talking about like Catman or whatever?
Like yeah, or like I'd have all every superhero. I'd have all the Flash outfits.
Oh,
I'd have them. I just have them.
That's different. No, my bad.
I'd have them. But I mean, at the end of the day, would I actually try to be a superhero? Probably. Batman was just a freaking rich billionaire philanthropist, right?
Technically, yeah.
Technically.
I mean, he was partial ninja.
I mean, he was partial ninja, yeah, but like he eventually used his money to get everything he needed.
No, that's all he did was use his money.
Yeah, so I mean, why not be a superhero?
Yeah. I mean,
but who are you gonna fight?
So
I'll pay somebody to be the enemy. What are you talking about?
Here's
be
the
like,
difference.
look, bro, I'm gonna pay you to rob banks today. All right. Every day you come up to every morning, we're gonna meet here. We're gonna have a meeting room, and be
It's
like,
like-
all right, this is your crime today.
Yeah, you're not even making money from robbing the bank. I'm paying you.
I'm paying you.
I'm going to stop you before you get any money. Let's just
Oh,
make
it's
that
gonna.
clear.
Oh God, it's gonna be like a live action The Boys. You guys ever watch that?
Oh yeah.
So I mean, it'd basically be like that. Like I just have somebody everywhere. It'd just be for the publicity. Yeah, that's what I do.
That's terrible.
You asked what I do, and I had everything I
But
want.
there's a difference between a hero and a vigilante, right? I think we need to get that part clear.
Okay, so at the end of the day, though, would that make me?
No,
A
you're
villain?
100%
Just
a
having
vigilante.
people rob banks for you and paying them just so
Well,
you
no,
can
no, no.
So I could stop them, but I'm stopping them.
Yeah,
You're still paying them to rob
Well-
a bank.
they could take that money and that's morally on them at that point.
Yeah. Whatever they do with it, be like, this is your target today. Now, whatever you do, better not let me stop you. If you get away,
Yeah, hey,
whatever you just did, you completed.
on his side here, I'm going to make you sign a contract that doesn't state what you have to do, but that I gave you the money. So what you do from there on is on you. I'm here to stop you, right?
100%.
But that doesn't make me a hero. That makes me, their hero, the people I just saved, even though he wasn't going to hurt anybody.
Well, no.
Oh, yo, you're going all in.
If we're doing this, we're going all in. All right?
Yeah, he's a villain.
Yeah, nigga.
If we're doing this, we're going all in on it.
So
I'm just saying.
cops are going to look at you like a vigilante. They're going to classify you as a vigilante until they find out what you did. and then
Until
you're
they
straight
arrest
villain.
this guy, and then they're like, the man in the mask paid me. And they're like, what?
It's like I have a paper showing right here. His signature and all.
Oh, dude, that'd be... Like I said, he's going to go all
What
out.
would your name be?
What would my name be?
What would your name be? You're on the spot now.
Oh, I'm on the spot. I don't know. I feel like that you don't make some of them make their own name, but doesn't the city kind of give you your name? What would you guys name me? You're the city in this scenario. What would you guys name me?
What kind of suit you have? What color?
Well, it's gonna be something black. Not like skin color, but I'll just
No, it's
black.
the way you said it. Where you just
just saying. That's what it's gonna be. Something black. So what would you guys?
You know what? I can almost see like what was the original Robin's name?
Like
Yes.
no, Nightwing. Robin was the original name. Nightwing came after.
Well, like his name. Do you remember his name?
Like his actual name? That would be, oh my God, and I know this.
Like
and
Dick something?
Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson.
Yes,
Thank
Dick
you.
Grayson's the first one.
And then what was he afterwards? Was it Nightwing?
Dick Grayson became Nightwing.
Yes, I could see you in like a darker version of a Nightwing suit. That'd be sick.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah,
That would be dope.
I'd do something like that.
Now you, Penguin.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Penguin.
Oh, that's not nice.
No, for real though. What I could see, it almost be like
Clobber time. Hey, look, I'm sorry. It was there. I shot it. Did it make?
it was either that or Bane, but I think I'll stick with his.
Clobber time. Yeah, something like that. He looks like he got a thing. He'd be the Thing 2.0.
Yeah, the new one though, like the one that actually grows a rock beard and then has to take care of the rocks, the mineral growth on his face.
The thing, we'll call him the Thing that rode the short bus. But I mean, you want to get into money not being basically being a non-factor. What happens the day that AI takes over?
Oh,
Like
I'm lazy.
legitimately, like I had this conversation. Me and my mom got into it. Me and my mom got into this talk the other day. The day that AI takes over, and we had like all the jobs, things like that. What are we doing? Because at that point, is money still? Because the world's not going to let money just go.
Well,
So what are we going to do at that point with money?
well, it depends on what AI's taking. Like if it's
Like if
all the jobs.
it's taking jobs, it's taking everything. Like what are we as humans going to do at that point? Because what do we need to pick food for?
I'm gonna give you two answers.
What are we going to pick food for?
The realistic answer that I see probably happening. You ever watched Wall-E?
Yeah, watch Wall-E. You think it can go that far?
Well,
Mm-hmm.
not that far, but you see how like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just ended up like in those big
yeah.
wheelchairs, the
Mhm.
floating wheelchair things.
Or, okay, That's probably like, I don't know why I said that was the most likely. That was probably the least likely. Now that I think about it, most likely. There's a movie called Moonfall.
No, I've never seen it.
Really good. Like ancient human civilization had AI, took over, killed everybody, went to go destroy every organic life ever.
And that's my question. What happens when AI realizes they don't need us?
They could either jump ship and decide to go find somewhere else to live.
I mean, you think that, or you think they would just slaughter and take over?
Well,
It depends on how we treat them.
Well, I mean, eventually, if AI, well, actually, I don't know, because either way, you treat AI as if it's a god, and it's going to get a god complex.
yeah.
But if you treat it as it's not worth anything, it's going to have that revenge. You know, it's going to have that. They say that we've watched all the movies. They say, you know, it doesn't have, you know, feelings or whatever. Eventually, somebody's going to mess around and do some stupid shit.
Planet of the Apes.
What?
Yeah, it'd be like Planet of the Apes, man. Instead of apes, it'd be AI. So you just gotta befriend Caesar.
I guess so. Befriend the captain. Yeah, I guess
befriend
so.
Caesar.
You're the only one that gets to, you know, just get by with doing whatever you damn well please, I guess.
Well, it ain't even that. It's like you stay out of your territory. I stay out of, you know. Well, you stay out of my territory. I stay out of.
That would be in every territory.
Exactly. Because eventually it would start reproducing itself if it felt the need to.
Well, it's not organic.
No, not like reproduce, like mass producing itself.
Well, eventually it's gonna run out of metal. Unless
They'll
it
find
turns to
ways.
silicon.
I was gonna say they find it,
Silica.
and eventually they'd find a way. And like I said, I'm talking about at the point of like AI is full blown, as advanced as it can be. What happens to us? Seriously. Like,
What do you think?
We're gone.
Where you think we're going? See, I think we're going too. My mom was like, she was literally like, I will never think the same after that conversation.
Think about how many people treat AI now.
I don't know.
Gosh, everybody used it as a crutch. I feel now.
I'm pretty sure somebody married it.
Yeah, what? Somebody married AI? How do you marry an AI?
Don't ask me this question.
I
Somebody.
mean, I guess there's people out there marrying cars.
No,
and
somebody
stuff,
married
so
a chicken nugget in 2006.
Like, 2006,
Yeah.
somebody married a chicken
Yeah,
nugget.
maybe not 2006, but look it up. I'm serious. Somebody married a chicken nugget.
Ah, that's a wild take.
AI first.
Somebody marrying an AI. I mean, that's crazy. If you got to be that, like, I can never. Nah, marrying an AI. I don't know. Marrying a chicken nugget is probably worse. I don't know.
Is it?
I don't know. Is it? Is marrying a chicken nugget worse than marrying an AI?
Crap.
Like,
You tell me.
A
You there.
Japanese woman marries AI boyfriend as tech begins to make lasting global impact.
okay, so here's my question: what happens to the freaky deaky part of it?
Hey.
Oh, that's my curious. Like what
Well,
do you like?
one, Japan in Japanese technology, I'm almost positive is pretty far ahead of in certain
They just walk
terms.
around with good old silicone.
Apparently, she wears smart glasses to exchange rings and do things with them.
You want to experience top level, or the closest thing you can get to, what's that movie? Ready Player One.
Yeah,
Go to Japan.
I guess so. Yeah, I don't know. That's definitely a take right there. I couldn't.
Me or her?
Her.
Oh.
He's like, wait, what I do? Unless
I'm
you're
not-
the one that married the chicken nugget.
Not I. You see this, dude? I can't be around chicken nuggets for more than 10 minutes without eating them. Depending on
So
where.
like,
they're
what
from.
happens when the chicken nugget expires? Like, what happens?
Well,
like,
I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on this, but it may have been a McDonald's chicken nugget. If I know anything from McDonald's, there's a guy that left his cheeseburger in his pocket
it's all okay. Hold on.
for like a decade. And it's not even.
all right. All right. You know what? Let's break this down. You're gonna marry a chicken nugget, and not all chicken nuggets you pick a McDonald's chicken nugget. Like, I mean, it may last till the end of eternity.
Let's be honest here. I mean, okay,
Like, you got Wendy's chicken nuggets. You know, you got
gross.
what? No,
Disgusting.
no. I'm sorry. Wendy's chicken nuggets are not gross. I mean, they're all gross, but Wendy's is. If you're gonna sit here and tell me that a McDonald's chicken nugget is better than a Wendy's chicken nugget, you're lying to me.
Oh, I'm not telling you it's better, but I would rather eat a McDonald's chicken nugget over a Wendy's chicken nugget.
How?
Less grease.
I feel like that's false. I feel like McDonald's is more of a greasy nugget.
Well, it may depend on when you get.
And then you got the nice crunch from a Wendy's chicken nugget. You know, they actually look like a chicken nugget.
The right nugget from McDonald's get that right crunch too.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna advocate for McDonald's.
I feel like that's like biting into a plastic McDonald's nuggets, like biting into a plastic toy sometimes. Like,
Can be.
that's why like how
No,
are you
like-
gonna sit here? I mean, maybe not Wendy's chicken nugget like degree. You know, we can always like bump it up a little bit and go to like Burger King chicken nuggets. Now Burger King chicken nuggets are probably Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. There you go. Chick-fil-A chicken. Now, like I said, if we're gonna marry a chicken nugget, marry a Chick-fil-A type of nugget. You know, they go to church every
I was,
Sunday.
gonna say at least it's religious.
Right, at least it has a religion, you know. But like a McDonald's chicken nugget is just, I don't know. That's bottom tier. That's where I go on that.
That's when I'm not gonna say that.
Like I said, it may last to the end of eternity. The McDonald's nugget, because like they have a life form of a god. But
Dude, not a god, the devil, bro. Like, I'm serious. That guy that had that sandwich in his back or his side pocket or whatever was in there for probably a decade or something.
dude, you not seen the studies where they like put a McDonald's thing in like a jar for like however long and it'll last? Like a McDonald's burger, a McDonald's Big Mac. You know how long that mofo will last?
Man.
Oh my god, that's just
Dude,
sitting in
hold
your
on.
gut.
Here's another thing. Here's another thing for us to go on about, right? Now, we're sitting here talking about how bad McDonald's is.
Not necessarily
Well-
just the chicken nuggets. I don't mind a good McDonald's burger. Sorry.
I would have loved to see it in its prime.
Oh yes.
And it's prime. Oh, like way back when they were.
Yes.
Yeah.
9 cents.
Yeah. 15. That,
No,
when,
no,
they
they
were,
were
when they were
like-
They were
probably
like
like
29
No,
cents.
they were. I'm pretty sure at first they were like 7 cents.
No, they weren't that. Brother, you're talking a pack of gum at that point.
See, but I want to experience a lot of stuff like that back. That was like during its prime when it first started. When stuff was like when they had like real burgers
Yeah.
potentially and stuff like that. Where like the way like sodas used to be made in some places. You know, like we don't get
Well, you drank too much Coke back then. You might have got a little
It was
buzz.
15 cents.
15 cents for
15
a McDonald's
cents.
burger. But you also got to realize like 15 cents wasn't like necessarily a cheap burger at the time as
No.
well. Like it was
19
15
cents was a cheeseburger.
like an average hourly pay during a time where a burger was 19 cents
Yeah,
was
but
probably
bring that
like
back for a day, please.
for a day, right? For a day, you know, give us a 15-cent burger. But
Well, no,
mean,
I don't even care about the price. The price would have been amazing, I'm sure, but the
Right.
quality is what I'm talking about.
No, 100%,
Like,
100%.
the quality is just totally different there.
It could have
Never get
definitely.
the quality again.
Well, of course not.
Oh no, we'll never get that quality again. But
Here, maybe overseas or something where it's a lot more strict on the things that they
Yeah.
use. But because it's pretty worldwide, man. I was
That's-
talking to my
that's
buddy
a good
Alan.
trip and find that out then.
go for a trip and find that out. We'll have to one of these
Yeah,
days.
Japan.
Japan, we'll see about that. That's a long flight.
Yeah, about 12 hours.
Yeah,
or
it's a
so.
long flight. So we'll talk on that.
Last time I was on a flight, I was on there for 2, and man, I couldn't wait to get off that thing.
Oh, I can only imagine. But I
12
mean,
hours.
It's okay.
Man.
We'll give you a horse crank life when they go to the plane.
hey, that's
Please.
cool. That you're gonna have to drag me. That's fine.
We'll drag you.
But no, like
What else we do?
Yeah, dude.
what like anything else like I want to experience. I'd like to experience like just the whole like era of when stuff like that started. When
Yeah.
like
When fast food was in its prime.
I mean, it might have been a little bit troublesome for me, but
Yeah.
but I mean, it would have definitely been a fun sight to see. I don't like I said, like just how things were made, how the restaurants were made, how people were about when it's done. When like things like when fast food first started and stuff like that, like
Mhm.
when like drive-throughs became a thing and not everything was a sit down, like people could actually go home because at one point there weren't like takeout like that.
No,
you,
yeah.
you went there, you
When-
ate there, and then you left.
Or you grabbed it in a little plastic paper bag like you do now, but still, it's not something that was. Maybe it was. Who knows? I'm not from that time, but what I do know is that it's.
Were the parties during that time?
I hear it all the time.
Right. When older people are like, you guys think you party now. And these mofos back there throwing LSD, freaking shrooms, all of it. Just, I'm going to have to bleep that out probably. But it was all of it, you know, they kept it like, those are different type of parties right there. So, I don't know. Like, I was talking to my lady last night because she was like, basically, we're talking like what we would want to do from like the past. And like, I'd like to just experience like the work life, stuff like that. That'd be a pretty interesting, like, because like I said, like you just said 15 cents for a burger, but they were also making what, $4 an hour potentially, depending on, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Wage during that time. That's just a random throw out there, but still, just like things that they did for it all to be like that. But it was still somehow just better quality stuff.
Right.
So, like,
I agree.
I mean, simple facts like a house. Like a house during the time. We're not even given like general times, but like let's say like early 19 to mid 1900s or whatever.
Well, just during a time.
We're like we'll say like the 60s and 70s, you know.
So when McDonald's hamburgers were 15 cents, the federal minimum wage was 75 cents to $1.15.
See, so they weren't even making a full, like, that was a burger was still a quarter of your paycheck. But it's like houses, man. Houses at one point, I see videos when older people are like, oh, we bought this house for $2,000. And I'm like,
man,
$2,000 is a rent nowadays. We're depending on where you're at.
Well,
so
a house, what's crazy to me, man, is, well, I used to sell trucks and big SUVs and coupes that were just about the price of a full-on house in certain cities around that area.
Oh, 100%.
You know, it's crazy.
But I don't know.
The worst part about being in that position, though, is, man, it's like you could get a house for cheap-ish, you know, $80,000-$90,000.
Yeah, but then you're also going to turn around and put $100,000 worth of work into it.
That, and I can look out my window and see my neighbor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you're gonna do that, you want to
you're gonna
be somewhere where you don't want to be around people. So I mean, I get that. I mean, look at me now.
Yeah.
I don't really have neighbors. I mean, I have neighbors, but like, you know, they're not right there.
Right.
So, I get that. That's definitely a goal of ours too, is to be like on like I want to do like a little like we've talked about it before, like a little like get a, what do we call, what is it, the word for it? Build like
cul-de-sac?
Not a cul-de-sac, but like, you know, buy a plot of land, you put a bunch of settlements on it, you know, and just go from there.
A village?
I guess a village,
No.
if that's how you want to call it.
I don't know.
I just
Yeah,
yeah,
like a
family
family
plot.
plot.
I just couldn't think of the word for it, but like, yeah, no.
Yeah, where you'd have just a plot of land and have a couple different houses
Yeah,
on that
like a
thing.
bunch of your friends and family, so you just, hey, let's see what he's doing.
Yeah, 100%. So I don't know. I still wouldn't
Well,
talk to you
dude, I
fuckers.
saw something like that. There's this guy, I guess he's a lawyer, and his family's just a bunch of top lawyers. And they got this one driveway that extend, you know, he goes down, you got cars parked along the way, and there's a massive fountain that leads to a pool that, you know, the driveway wraps around. There's a house on the left side, the right side, a house again on the left and right side, and then one big one in the middle. It's like, man.
Right. No, like I said, the nice little family plot somewhere, you know, away from everybody.
Hell with a family plot, bro.
That was more like a
That's
street.
Dude.
I feel like if we did a family plot, it'd be more stretched out, and we just had like ATVs to get to each other's houses.
No, 100%.
All right, welcome back, guys. Sorry about that. We took a little quick break. But I wanted to hit on something real quick. Something that I've taken big notice in, and a lot of people do it subconsciously, myself included. Where you'll see, for instance, where I was just talking about that plot, you know, that guy had, you know, those cars, those houses.
Yeah.
It's like, man, you see stuff like that. You don't know who they are, what they've, you know, if they're born into that or what, you know, what their age is. But you can't help but think, what have I done to lead myself up to that point? You know what I'm saying? What could I do? You're just comparing yourself in a way that you really shouldn't be.
I don't know. I don't necessarily compare my, like, I don't, I wouldn't say I compare myself to that lifestyle. I look at that lifestyle and I'm like, what do I have to do to get there?
Well,
but
sure.
is that still considered like comparing yourself to
I don't
that?
know.
Like,
But it's like, you ever look at something like that and just be like, man, like I wish I had that.
I mean, I'm like that, and this is not like like a way,
Right.
but but no, like I'm like that, like because you guys know I'm big into fitness and things like that. I'm like that if when I see people like, especially now because I've slacked a lot. When I see people that are in great shapes, that's like the only time I really find myself like comparing myself. Like, but it's like I know that I can get there.
Right. I don't know. It's maybe.
I was there.
We all know you're
Yeah.
fooling over there.
Little. Sorry, guys.
Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. It's like you watch a big influencer, or even in your case like a fitness influencer.
Like look at those abs.
Yeah, you just look at something that they don't have, and subconsciously it's like, man, I wish I could have that. Look at me compared to that. What can I? Maybe not what can I do, but what have I done to do that? And you're
Right.
like, nothing. Right. So it's so
I
it's
feel
like,
that.
So I don't know. I've seen it happen. I've caught myself doing it. Or even, when I was playing games, man. When I was playing games a lot, you'd see, YouTubers playing certain games, and like, man, I wish I could play that game.
Right.
Yeah, that's so cool. I wish, or even with a friend group. Like, I remember there was a gaming channel. Or how dare I call them gaming? I don't want to get shot on for that. Vanos Gaming. Anybody remember that?
I think vaguely.
Like, there's it, like H2O Delirious.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
used to love them. But it's like having a friend group like that just to play with on a consistent basis.
That'd be
Right.
amazing.
Yeah, it would be cool. So
Especially
it's
as an adult. You had it as a child.
like, dude, right? That's another thing. It's like, even if you don't compare yourself to stuff like that, it's like, where did all that go?
Everybody changes. Like, I mean, especially our friend group. We had a friend group, and then our friend group, they all, everybody, that's just what you do. Everybody found their own thing, and we're just all completely different people by the
Dude,
time you
yeah.
get to the adult
Well,
age.
it's even like now, I'll play certain games, and I don't even...
Like, some of us are part of that hustle culture. Some of us are part of that, I want to just party
You
culture.
see the hustle culture, but like, whenever you're home, we're always so bored.
Yeah, then that's where that hustle culture needs to come in a little bit more, I've been trying to also, and that's that you brought that up, like, when you're sitting at home and I'm bored. I've been trying to, like, fill that stuff with, like, times where, like promoting this or, working on this. Like, I'm trying to fill that time. So, like, like, I'm trying to introduce myself to the hustle culture. I'm trying to working on that grind. Because, I mean, I get out of work and then I come here and this is what I'm doing now. Like, I'm working on this. I'm trying to find new ways to improve this, or what do we got to do, Like, I've been working really hard on that. So, like, I don't know. Like I said, like, I compare myself to people, and then, like, I guess that pushes me.
Yeah,
that pushes
yeah.
me. Like, a lot of people look at people like, a lot of people look at people with money like, oh, they're just rich, snotty, whatever. And I'm like, and while they're arguing that or crying about that, like, I'm sitting here like, all right, now what do I got to do to get to his,
Yeah,
so
so
get to where he's at, and his $500,000 or $1 million
Right.
house, and his 6-7 cars in the garage, like. I'm like,
it's
what do I
not
gotta do?
always, out of like malice or anything that you would compare yourself to somebody, but it's, it's subconscious where you're almost like, I don't know, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's almost like you wish you were in their shoes.
Yeah, like I said, like I said, it's for me. I use it as a drive. Some people use it
Yeah.
as a drive.
Yeah, like I try to use it as a drive, Speaking of drives, like last night I went through and drove through a neighborhood that we have called Triple Crown. I'm sure you've been to that neighborhood.
Yeah.
There's some nice houses, there's some moderately nice houses, and there's some really nice freaking houses.
Depends on how far you want to drive back.
Right. And, I'll occasionally drive through there just to remind myself of, kind of what I want.
Right.
I want, maybe not to live in that neighborhood, but I want something like that. Not a massively lavish house. I don't care about that.
Right.
Just a house of my own that can fit what I need, what I want.
And how you want it.
Yeah, and how I want it. Let's
Yeah.
not forget about the most important thing.
Garage soon.
Huh?
It better be a garage soon. We need one.
Man,
Oh yeah.
I need a
Yeah, I
garage.
need a garage myself. All these
Dude.
birds are out here lighting up my car, dude.
I was talking about fixing cars.
Oh, I
Well,
know what you're talking
nevertheless,
about. I just need
cars,
a
birds,
garage.
weather, yeah.
Now my car, man, because I let my lady park under the carport, so like my car's just out there for the taking. Don't birds rile my shit up,
Bro,
dude.
you should have seen after his car wash.
Oh man.
Dude, there's no point in me getting a car wash. I get in a car wash and I have to park right under a tree, and it's just that's why I'm parked on a hill today. I'm like, you know what? I'm getting tired of this. I'm getting real fed up with this. I don't know what I done did to these birds, but they got a vendetta.
They
Dude.
just don't like your car.
It's all right. But no, I get that. Using that as just a drive to see where you want to put yourself in, you know.
Yeah.
Instead of, would that still be considered comparing yourself though?
I don't know. Like I don't know.
Like there has to be. I feel like there's a different word for that. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's aspirations,
Yeah, that's
You
fair.
know?
There you go.
but like I said, I didn't really know how to explain that. That's just a question that's been on my head. Is like, I don't know. Maybe not a question, but a topic that's been on my mind a lot.
That's fair. That kind of just. I mean, I guess that comes into like, what's more important, time or money? You know. Like,
Yeah.
Well, how would you define that? Like, what would be like? What's more important
Dude,
to you, time or money?
Time.
Time. Why do you say
100%.
time?
Well, like even when I was making money, time is my money.
Fair.
So and even in like, because do you work hourly?
Yes.
Yeah. So even in your position, time
Time
is your
is
money.
money. Yeah, but
So the way, and I hate thinking about this. I hate the way I think about this sometimes, but especially in jobs where you work an hourly.
yeah,
And don't get me wrong, salary's not all that better. You're working, or you can work way more hours to where to the point you're past 48. You're into your 60th hour this week, and you're only getting paid $1,500 this week.
Exactly.
Either way,
yeah.
compared to if you were on hourly, it'd be a much higher paycheck. But, and this is maybe other people look at it like this, but I genuinely think of it as I'm selling my life away for this amount of money for this hour.
I mean, you kind of are though. I mean,
Yeah, you
literally
100% are.
You sign a thing.
So-
saying you're gonna do this, and that, and this is what you're gonna receive.
Yeah, time to me is way more important. Because like when I was working at the car dealership, when people would want to come up and, as you said, a while back, that people love to just talk to you.
Yeah.
I was the same way. People would just want to talk to me, which is all fine.
Yeah.
But
But
my
see,
time
you-
there is money.
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid to just talk to people. I'm getting paid to sell cars.
That's fair.
So I had to quickly realize that money, I'm only going to make money,
For your time.
for my time.
Yeah. I don't know.
But here's the thing: is money's replaceable,
Money
right?
is replaceable, but like I see it like this. Like the only reason I say I value money a little bit more than time is just because I feel like money helps you provide your time. So like we just stated earlier, like you asked what I would do if
Mhm.
I didn't have anything less to do with money. If I build my money up to a point to where like I have time,
But
so like money can help provide
Yeah.
the time.
let me ask you a question. Okay, let's say you were terminally ill. You knew you only had a certain amount of time left. On your last day, are you going to ask for more money or are you going to ask for more time? Or are you going to wish for more money or more time?
See, now here's where I stand on that. I am perfectly okay with like it depending on where I'm at in life.
Sure.
If I'm terminally ill, like okay, now I need a better
Okay.
a better
All right,
situation.
yeah, I'll give you a situation. Okay, let's say you're not much different than where you're at right now. Okay, you're at your job, you got this house, you got your car,
On my current age.
current age.
All right.
But let's spice it up a little bit. Let's say you have a youngin.
Okay.
Okay, let's say you have a baby in the world.
All right.
Let's change things up a little bit.
All right.
All right, let's make things a little bit
A
more.
little bit spicy.
Yeah, a little bit more
A
spicy.
little spicy. A little bit spicy.
What? Now, yes, money can set that child up, set this family up for whatever in the future. But so could you through time.
So okay, here's my thing.
Yeah.
I'm an overthinker.
Mhm.
All right. So I would look at it like, no, I'm not even looking. I'm overthinking this situation, this current situation that we're talking about now. See, like I need like if I die, who is it my child going to just the mother or is there a mother not in the picture?
But it doesn't
like,
matter. And this is why I'm telling, because it doesn't matter, right? That's out of the picture at this point. Because the only thing that matters right now is you're dying, right? money clearly hasn't solved that issue because okay, let me back it up. I'll explain the way I explained it to myself in my head. You're terminally ill. You've got all the amount of money in the world.
Okay.
You've tried everything because this is where I was really getting at. I probably should have explained this better.
Well, if you're telling me I already have all the money
Yeah,
in the world,
you've already-
then I'm definitely going to go for more time.
Maybe not all the money in the world, but you got money.
Mhm.
Okay. You've tried everything. You've tried the best doctors, the best treatments, the best medicine. Nothing's working.
And I had to wish for one or the other.
You had to wish. You had to wish for one or the other. You could get more money and try something that's brand new in medical science that costs an absolute arm and a leg, or you could wish for more time.
I mean, if that's the situation, then yes, I guess I say I have to go for more time.
But and the reason I say it like that's because that's how I look at it.
That's fair.
That I look at it like that all the time, constantly.
I mean, that's a good way to look at it. If you're looking at it, if it's like this the last thing that you got, then yeah, I guess
Yeah,
that's
well, because you never know, bro.
Yeah.
I could, dude. That's the thing is anybody watching this could walk outside and their glass pane from
let's not
their
manifest that.
no, but like their glass pane for I've seen it
Right,
happen. all over,
accidents
right?
happen, right?
Yeah, accidents happen.
I have a weird question.
What?
I don't know why, but it's just floating my mind. Do you guys work, like, your work ethic? Do you guys work as much as you get paid? You know what I'm saying?
No, I overwork.
Yeah,
I get his
look-
question. I get your question.
I was
He
looking
asked,
on
if
that.
you guys didn't hear, he asked, do basically, like, the question is, basically, do you work for what you
You're
get
paid.
paid? Basically, like, is
Is
what you paid get worth for the work you do?
Yeah, is the amount of money you're making worth the work you're doing?
No, I'll put it like this. I make okay money. I make, it's just where we live more than most people around us, we make decent money. But I like to say that, like, not every, like, I definitely do take extra steps in my position than I think that other people do. So, like, and there's other people that get paid. Because I work at a job where tenure's a thing. Now, I don't know if you worked at a job where tenure's a thing, but when tenure's a thing, it's so annoying because, like, you got somebody like me that doesn't have all that tenure, that does the extra steps, but there's somebody that's not doing anything, that's been here for 25 years, and they're at max tenure, and they're making all this money just to kind of hang out. So, like, do I think that my money is worth my time basically there? No. Like, in a sense, like, I think, like, if my job was performance-based, it'd be a little different, but I think they could change that system up a little bit, and I think it'd be a little bit more worth my time.
At my previous, no, at the dealership, not at all, no. 'Cause if you go up to anybody and ask them, hey, have you bought 100 cars this year? Well, no.
I wish.
It's a lot of money. Now, buying 100 cars and selling 100 cars are obviously different. But if I'm going to sell you, now I'm going to ask you both this question, and I'm not going to give out the number because
It's just full of questions today.
If you sold 100 cars this year, how much would you expect to make? It doesn't matter the car because cars vary.
Over $100,000.
Or around
Around,
60,
yeah.
60 to maybe 80.
60 to 80.
Whatever.
I'd say max I push like 85, 90. 90
Yeah,
is
85, 90 maybe.
If I sold over 100 cars in a year, I would expect over $100,000, especially with.
I mean, that's
salary.
an expectation. Yeah, like that's what like anybody I feel like would expect that. I get that too. So it's like you're expecting what you think you should for the amount cars go
I got
for.
nowhere near that.
Oh, I believe it. So
Like I left not long after I saw how much I made, year to date
right.
in the 1st of January because it was sickening.
Oh yeah.
Like, dude,
Oh, I believe it.
no effing way.
They were just taking you for granted.
Well, it's not like I was working 60 hours a week. I was working maybe 44.
Yeah, but you were still working your butt off, and you were doing good.
Oh yeah, it just wasn't getting paid anything. The top dogs.
Yeah.
Not even the top salesmen. Literally, the sales managers were getting paid pretty much everything. By the way, dealerships with sales managers suck. Like, if you guys do anything, at least don't get paid, $100,000 for coming and confirming the numbers. Same thing I did 10 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible.
But so let's kind of take the time versus money. Now, let's take it a step further. Like, what do you think is more important in this aspect? Working or being present?
There's got to be a balance.
There's got to be a balance.
You
Like,
can't have one or the other.
but 9 times, but you,
Not in this day and age.
not in this day and age. I feel like you can't have both. Like, it's kind
You
of
can
hard.
have, you can have both. It's definitely. I mean, nothing
Unless you're like at a set and you're at a like a very set like job, but if you're just an average like either like a blue collar worker or like what is a white collar worker? Sorry, what is a
I'm
white
pretty
collar?
sure white collars, like office.
Office, that's considered
Yeah.
white collar. Okay,
I would imagine.
so like, but I mean, but most like blue collar jobs is what a lot of people have nowadays.
Sure.
I feel so. It's like,
But I mean, it's got to be a balance, man. You know, there's
but if you had to pick one side, what is more important?
presence,
Presence.
of course,
Why do you say that?
because I have a son.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
You know
I
what
mean,
I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
you want to be more available in his life. But would you want to be... Now, I guess I kind of look at it like this. Like, because, I mean, definitely I want to be present in my child's life.
Sorry.
But do I want to always consistently be there for my child? And like you said, you got to find the balance. And that's what I'm going to do with the day that I ever have a kid. Or do I want to work my ass off so the kid has everything that I never had? That's how I look at it.
well, let me ask you, no, here's things that parents have to think about. Is yes, you can work 60 hours a week, make $100,000 a year,
Right.
give them everything they ever wanted.
But you missed
But what happens when they just wanted a dad?
Oh, 100%. I mean, you're telling me.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Right, yeah.
Like because I wasn't just gonna throw that at you, but without asking you that, what happens when that kid just wanted a dad?
When you miss,
'Cause
you can miss their first steps.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
well, it's not even it's milestones like that you could miss, but it's far past that. It's literally, and I've said what happens when the kid just wants a parent.
Yeah.
Like you can give
somebody
them,
to talk to.
you
or-
can give them dirt bikes, makeup, whatever they want, but what if they just want you?
It's fair.
And you can't give them that because you're going out and doing this, that, and the third, making money for them. They don't want that.
That's
They
valid.
yeah.
I can
Simon,
accept that.
Simon don't care about
Right.
me going to work.
Right. He just wants to see the.
He-
He just wants to see dad. Yeah.
he just
I get
wants
that.
he just wants his dad and
Yeah.
he just wants his mom.
All right, I'm for that. All right.
So
So you got
pre-
me. You got me there.
Well, yeah, just presence to me matters most.
You
Like,
got me there. I mean, like I said, I wasn't more like here or there.
no,
but like,
sure. But if any of my jobs look at me and go, or if I say, hey, my son's got this going on, or he's got this tournament or this game going on,
You're gonna be there.
I'm gonna be there regardless. You tell me no, I'll be back. I'm going anyways.
Right. Yeah,
Deuces.
no, I get that. That's fair. No, I'll take that. I get
because
it. That's
I
a
rem-
good take.
Yeah, I remember looking up for my parents, at my games and my graduations and not seeing anybody there. So I vowed to when I had Simon that he'll never know that feeling.
Good. All right.
So presence is 100% more important to me.
I can accept that. I'm for that. I'll take that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not to get dark on everybody. But yeah,
No, I don't think that was getting dark. That was just being
just being real.
real, and you looked at it from a personal route. Which I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, from a personal route for me, I understand that. So yeah, no, I'm for that. So like, you got me there. You
Yeah,
pushed me on that
but then
side.
again, like I said, there's got to be a balance, right? You can't just be there all the time because you have to support the family.
Right.
So you have to find a balance.
Yeah.
And even if that balance doesn't work for everybody, right? Like, if it doesn't work for that significant other, but it works for you, then so be it. As long as you're comfortable and you have that time with the person you're working for. I mean, it maybe not even that way, but not everybody has the same schedules.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You may not have the same schedule as your significant other, but you both have to make sacrifices to be there,
Yeah.
to be present. But it can't always work in tandem.
Hey, fair. I respect that. I could take, like I said, that was a good take on that. I didn't really look at it fully because, like I said, you took the personal route on it. So
Dude, yeah, when you get this age, things start to.
when you get this age, man. Oh Jesus,
As
we're
if-
only what 24, about to be 25.
Yeah, and you're not even a month older than me.
Right? Yeah, you're still baby bro, so that's all that matters.
Dude.
Baby
is
bro
it?
with the baby. I mean,
No? Yeah, you are. It's a month and 16 days.
yes sir. Damn, he's got it on lock.
Well, yours is the 10th, mine's 26th.
Oh,
So it makes it
thanks.
easier. Huh?
I said, well, thanks. Well, not that you, I don't know why I said, well, thanks. Like, you put my whole birth year up out there, but it's all right. Well, 24, so.
Yeah, as if
You're getting old.
We're getting old. Oh, all right. Hold up. You want to
Here
say
we
that
go.
we're getting old?
you jog something.
You want to say that you're getting old? Now, I love to rage bait older people. I love to rage bait the absolute whatever out of them, all right? Like, at work, I work around a bunch of older people, a bunch of older individuals. And I'm like, oh, my back, I'm like, I'm getting old. And, like, the look that people will give you when you're saying something like that, oh, God, it's hysterical. It is hysterical. Like, old, you're getting old. Boy, you don't know what old is. Old, when I was your age, I was working 6 jobs, 3 kids. Like, it's...
Dude, I swear. They were doing, they were walking 6 miles to school, then walking 3 miles back. It's like, this isn't adding up.
All right, hold on. I got a different take on that. Because, like, this kind of just... Sorry, I'm just kind of going completely side rail here. Like, now, if you look at a man our age today, and then we'll say our age in, like, 1980, what do you think the differences are there? Like, do you think... Because, like I just said, like, people, like older people look at us like, when I was your age, I was already doing this. Like, not saying that we're not, like, we both have houses, we both have, finances, all these other things. But, like, what do you think the difference is there between somebody our age now and our age then?
Yeah, that's a good question. I would try to look at it as if, what would we be doing right this moment if we were in the 80s?
Like, because...
Like, not 86, not 87, stop fucking around, excuse my French. But, like, answer the question with some legitimacy and not...
like, no.
Stupid.
Well,
Stupid.
but no, like, it's... And I only ask it that way is because, because people during that time were... I felt like... By that time, you were where people expect you to be nowadays by the time you're, like, 35.
Yeah.
Like, the early 30s to mid 30s, like, so it's like people like that you're already supposed to, like, own homes at that time. You're supposed to already have a family started, like, you were potentially off to the military already. Yeah. Like, and nowadays it's like, do you think, I guess the bigger question is, do you think a man today in our age is more delayed than a man during that time, our age?
Delayed?
Like, do you
How?
Delayed in this aspects of life? Because, like, nowadays there's a lot more people our age that still live with, and, like, there's no problems with it. Like, but nowadays there are people that still live with, like, their parents, or, like, they have to have a roommate, or they, like, do you think that, like I said, like, we're just behind than a man was during that time?
No.
What do you mean? You
Inflation.
Well,
no, like, I'm not talking, like, of course, inflation, but I mean, like, okay, I guess we'll more break it down to, like, the mental mindset of what, like, a man's head today and a man's head then.
Not really.
Do you think there was a difference?
There's, well, yes. In that scenario, yes, but that's because life growing up back then was different.
100%.
Life growing up back then, your parents could paddle the hell out of you and then tell you to get on outside. You call the cops are going to look at you like, yeah, do what your parents say before I take this paddle and paddle the hell out of you.
Yeah.
So
Nowadays,
slap a child on
yeah,
the butt, it's child
you
abuse.
spank a kid, it's child abuse. So when it's come to a point of, like, now, when's the last time you heard of somebody getting kicked out at 18, their 18th birthday?
Getting kicked out at their... Not a lot. That's what I was saying, though. Like,
but that was a very common thing back then. From
you
what
were
I
18
hear.
and you're like, and 9 times out of 10, like, you're an adult. It's time for
yeah,
you to get
you're
out of the house.
gone, because by then you've been working since you were probably 16, 17. You've saved enough money to at least not go get your house, go live in a trailer or apartment.
Right. I feel like we have, what's the word? We have more,
Leniency?
not leniency, but, like, there's more, I say there's more distractions.
Well, of course there's more
Now for
distractions,
us.
but everything's changed. I mean, how you raise a kid, how you raise somebody's changed. How you parent someone has changed.
There was not as much technology back then.
Yeah,
That too.
That's what I'm saying. Not as much technology,
So-
so, like, there's a lot more distractions. For us.
Yeah, a lot, more. everybody was more inclined to go find something to do, get good at something because they've done that,
Right.
versus going and playing, video games for 13 hours a day, going to sleep for 6, waking up and doing the next thing, doing the same thing the next day.
Do you think that do you think things like we'll not say technology, because it's not just technology. I feel like social media has run the worst of it. Do you think things like technology, social media, have delayed us in the mindset with where we should be, or not even where we should be, but what's the word for like to not set your goals? What's that word? I can't think of what I'm thinking of. But you guys know what I'm asking, right?
Not really.
Not really. Like, do you think, like, with all the distractions that we have, like I said, like technology or like any sort of social media or anything like that, like, has it changed how we pursue life?
Sure.
Mindsets.
Well, of course.
Yeah, like.
Well, it's because everything's different now. Back then, a lot of the stuff that you would look forward to is, labor of some sort.
Yeah.
Be that manual or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's all work intensive. I mean, you create your own business back then, and what was it? 9 times out of 10, you're working with your hands, maybe not getting dirty. But
everything was done by paper.
yeah, I mean,
Everything's done by paper. Everything wasn't done for you.
and it's not that I'm crapping on it, because I love a lot of the people who do it.
Here,
but
let me.
streamers, for instance.
Sorry, let me to kind of help thicken it a little bit. Do you think it's made us less self-sufficient?
No,
No,
of course not.
you don't think so?
No, because people who otherwise wouldn't have, because technology in 2010 provided or somewhere around that range provided YouTube, right? There wasn't Twitch or anything else back then, and if it was in its infancy.
Right.
But now you got Twitch, who's paying people like Kai Cenat millions of dollars, or Speed. Dude, I love Speed. I love him to death. I love that kid.
Right.
I love him. When a kid, I love that guy. I've been watching him since we were kids. But, things like that. Yes, Speed, for instance, could have went out and probably been a professional, player of some sport, be that soccer, football, whatever. He's got it like that. He's just really good. He's quick. He's agile.
Right.
And then who knows what any other streamer would have otherwise done. But technology brought that possibility of them doing their own thing, then going into leading their own businesses. Like, I'm pretty sure Kai
So
just started.
are you saying that?
brand.
I'm sorry. Are you saying that it basically did the opposite?
Yeah, well, it created a lot. It created
Just
a
gave
whole
more
lot.
opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, other people who otherwise wouldn't have, sought out labor-intensive opportunities sought this thing instead.
I guess the bigger debate on it is, do you think that it made us lazier?
Not always,
Not always. Like,
No,
I feel
I mean-
like I get that. Like,
because people who do rely on social media for their income are by no means lazy.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Just from us doing this, I mean,
This
it's a
is-
lot of work.
It's so like in that, I guess, in like I only asked that because for the longest time I looked at it like people who grinded on like gaming socials or whatever, like, or like other podcasts or other just clips, TikTok, like I used to view it as like, oh, they just get to sit there behind the camera. But there's a lot more that dives into it all. Like after you record or during you record or before you record, like there's so much more into the whole aspect of the entire thing that I guess I can agree with you there. And I'm more, I guess, coming to this realization as of lately, like, I guess depending on how you do it or what you do with it in your life, it doesn't make you more lazy. There's quite a bit of steps to it all.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And like ChatGPT, for instance, can it do a lot of work for you? Yes. But it can only do what you tell it to and what's already been done. It can just reiterate.
Till it takes over and, runs.
Yes, but in its current state. Okay. I saw something that was really cool. You take ChatGPT and ask it to make you a painting or make you a picture or whatever that's like Picasso
Right.
or something else like that. It'll do it.
Yeah.
But ask it to make a painting that was made by no one that's ever existed. What's it going to do? It's still going to use references from paintings that people who existed made.
Yeah. Fair.
It can only do what we've already done.
I guess, it's just so like I get that the people have set it up for us for
Yeah.
what we have today.
So, but when you use ChatGPT, and I'm not saying use it for every one of your life's issues, but when you use it, you still are doing some form of work.
Fair.
You know, you got things like Base 44 that I've been seeing online where you type in a quick prompt and it builds you a whole app. And then you want to call me lazy for using ChatGPT to figure out what this ingredient goes to.
That's fair. I mean, I guess it's no in a way it's no different than if like you were to Google something, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
it just does it quickly.
yeah, it just does it quicker, you know.
Back then, before there was Google, there was
Nothing.
cookbooks. There was
yeah, true.
whatever you had to find out a certain paper, a certain book, a certain whatever, and then there was Google.
Yeah.
Google made it quicker, and then now you have something else that makes it quicker, and everybody's like,
Oh, I know. Everybody, we had some technical difficulties for this last part, so we're gonna have to. We had to refill this last segment, but we'll go ahead and just drop in here.
"Yeah, I accidentally kicked the cord."
Yeah, so we lost all sound.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But
I'm sure the soundboard.
Matt, you said you wanted to do a what is it?
Yeah,
Is
you
it
had
a,
an
Is it a would you rather? All right,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay. Would you rather sweat melted cheese or always smell skunk?
Sweat melted cheese or always smell skunk?
You and other people wouldn't smell it. Just you would smell it.
Sweat.
Oh, sweat melted cheese. I'm sorry, I don't want to like smelling a skunk. I don't know. I'd say sweat because I mean, eventually you get used to it smelling, right? Like, unless there's like a degree, like I always have.
I mean,
to
you can
smell
become nose blind.
it. Yeah, you
rather
can become
quickly.
nose blind to it eventually, right?
So I would choose the smell skunk.
Yeah, let's say I'm gonna go smell
I'm
skunk
not-
on that one
I'm
because
not sweating melted cheese.
yeah, no,
That's a weird one.
that's
Okay.
definitely a
So you both have heroes, right?
heroes.
Like heroes from like TV shows. Like
Yeah.
Your favorite hero.
Yeah.
Would you rather vomit on your hero or get vomited on by the hero?
Vomit on your hero, or get vomited on by your hero.
You know what? I'd rather vomit on them.
Yeah, because nobody's vomiting on me. I'm sorry, unless it's like a child, your own child. Then
So-
nobody's.
There's that, yes, but it's also like, no matter how famous you are, no matter what you do in life, you're gonna
get
me.
remembered by it. Oh yeah, I was thinking the other way around. He said, "You're gonna remember me, the one guy that threw
Yeah.
chunks on all over you."
Now you may not be my biggest fan, but buddy, I'm yours. So you're gonna remember me. You may not remember little Jimmy who you just signed his autograph, or you just signed your autograph to. You may not remember him,
But you'll remember.
but you're gonna
me.
remember me.
Fair enough. I mean, hey, good take on that.
So that's my
Yeah.
take on that.
Fair. Can't really argue that one.
Would you rather know the date of your death or the method of what kills you?
The method. I don't want to know the date, because then I'm gonna sit there and think about it. Like the method.
I don't know. I like the plan thing. So like,
I don't know. You know
I
what?
think
Maybe
I'd rather know the day that I'm gonna die. Be like, all right, guys, this week, just remember, fuck, April 12th of, 2072. Is the day I'm gonna die. I want to make sure that we're prepared. Whatever is that? Will it even last that long? 2072. What are we at? 2025?
Yeah, probably. I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe.
I might make it that far. But I mean, no,
It would
I'm
be
not.
about like 70 something.
Huh?
It would be probably like 70.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I'm more of a planner. Like I'm all for that. Like it gives me the. I mean, as long as nobody's late to my funeral, because I've been telling them for the past 25 years.
I don't-
Rod, something.
I don't know, buddy. I don't know. I kind of redact my statement on that one.
I would choose a method.
I kind of
I wouldn't want to know how I die, because
I would because maybe I could stop it.
no. I mean, it's already kind of set in stone if you just
yeah,
you're told.
if it's what it is.
What if
If,
it's just like a chainsaw falling out the sky? And
I mean, unless you,
okay, have you ever watched any of the Final Destinations? You try to stop
That's
it,
fair.
you're gonna die another
Yeah.
way. So you're destined to die.
yeah,
And that's just what
at
it
that
is.
moment.
Yeah.
But unless you make it your life's mission to die another way.
Yeah, 100%. So I'd still choose date. I wouldn't
But
really
no,
choose method.
you know what? No, I'm gonna stick with that.
Why stick with method?
Yeah,
Why?
because I will do the dumbest crap and sit there in my head and be like,
Oh, I guess that gives you more free
yeah, and
roam
be like, you
to-
know what? This isn't how I die.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go skydiving
Yeah.
with no parachute and just see what happens.
Hey, you might be pulling me over there. You might be, I don't know, but like I said, I'm too much of a like. I have to plan everything.
I mean,
so like,
realistically-
if I could plan my own death, I think I'd be okay with myself.
Realistically, it goes both ways. Like if I know I'm gonna die 70 years on this date, up until that date, I'm gonna do some wild shit.
That's fair. I mean, that's fair. Like, you do it if you already because like that would, I feel like, make you overcome a lot of your fears.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Because
yeah,
you're just like, well, that's not going to be the
I feel
reason
like
of my death.
I would turn into Rick Sanchez.
You would turn into Rick Sanchez.
Yeah, from Rick and Morty. You know how nothing matters anymore because you
he's just inevitable to die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. I mean, fair.
But realistically, nothing would change other than I know that I'm gonna. Well, I mean, I know that I'm gonna die, but I would know when I'm gonna die.
That's fair. I can go off that. Yeah, that works for
Yeah.
me.
What else you got?
Would you rather have a short life with no regrets or a long one with many?
Nah. Next.
Next? Alright.
I was thinking of my answer too.
Would you rather have the perfect memory or be able to forget anything you wanted to at will?
Ooh. Perfect memory. You forget everything. Because, like, you can either. So to me, you can either get rid of childhood trauma, or be as smart as you possibly want.
I picked the first option. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm perfect memory.
Perfect memory.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the first one was forget everything.
Nah.
No. No.
No, I remember it all. Like I want to remember everything. Dude, I would be a legend.
That'd be pretty cool to remember when you were a baby. Like when you were a baby.
Remember
I don't care to remember
everything.
that crap.
I don't know. I think I'd want to forget. I
That would, dude. That power would
Maybe
just
that-
slowly turn into dementia.
Like, it's already a thing.
Like
But no, I mean, yeah,
seriously. But then I couldn't get dementia.
Could you though?
Well, you know what? Maybe if I did, then it's going to take me a lot less or a lot longer time than it is you.
I'm already halfway there.
That's what I'm saying. By the time you're already like, who's this guy? You're like, I remember you, but I don't know what your name is.
But I don't know. That'd be a. Yeah, I don't know. I still think I'm on. I'd forget it.
Good.
So yeah,
I have two more for you.
2 more.
Alright. So would you rather fly at walking speed or be invisible while only screaming?
Oh, be
dude, I'm
invisible
making
while
a
always
nuisance.
screaming.
Yeah.
What?
I'm going to be a nuisance.
You guys thought the screaming goat was bad? Oh, dude, I'm gonna terrorize people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like in a sick, sadistic way, I get pleasure out of scaring the absolute daylights out of people.
So-
my lady would not be with me.
So you were saying you're just gonna scream at somebody, scare the crap out of them, and then run away?
No, what I'm gonna tell
No,
you-
why would I run away if
Yeah,
I turn
because-
invisible?
Because the second you stop screaming, you're visible again.
Well,
It's all right.
that's-
And then when I'm invisible, I'm naked.
I have a plan.
That's plot twist.
I have a plan. No, I would totally choose that. If somebody that I know I could get a good scare out of is waiting somewhere, I'm gonna go right behind them, and I'm just going to let loose.
I'll just let it.
Yep. And everybody's gonna be looking around, whatever, blah blah blah. I'm gonna go turn a corner, shut up, walk up, like, what the hell was that?
Oh, see, you're being too basic with it. You gotta like terrorize with it, like.
Well,
You're
that's
just trying to confuse
Yeah, I
them.
gotta work my way into it.
No, I'd be in the middle of people's living room. Ah! And then, like I said, the moment I stop screaming, there's a naked
Hey,
man.
you gotta train your.
How are
vocal
you gonna
cords, bro.
explain that? Okay, this is a case and a half. Okay,
I
I
know.
know that
I know.
it's a case and a half.
I just tell them I'm from the future. What else are they gonna believe? They
Like-
heard screaming before they saw me. Now I'm in their living room, buck ass naked. So when I tell you,
how believable would that be if the cops get caught? You know. So I mean,
no, the cops aren't gonna believe it, but the people in the house are.
could you imagine that person seeing you like outside of that setting? You know, you're fully like whatever dressed, you're just in your normal daily life, and they see you, and you're like, "That's the man I saw naked in my living room. That's him. That's him." You drive somebody completely mad. So like, yeah, no, I definitely would choose.
I would terrorize them.
Oh, it'd be my
Yeah.
life's work.
If I got that, and that's so bad of me, but if I got that reaction out of them, I swear, I would do my best. I would become a stalker.
Just look. You would just look at him and then scream, disappear. Oh God, yeah, no. Like I said, scream and turn invisible. I'm all for that. Yep.
Yeah,
You could do one more and finish this bad boy out.
that was a good one.
Yeah. I'm for it.
Do you want a superpower fantasy? I'll give you the option. Or do you want a deep thought?
Pardon?
A deep thought one or a superpower fantasy one?
Go ahead and hit us with a deep thought. Let's
Yeah.
see how much of a deep thought this is. By the way, these are just questions we looked up because we messed up. So
Yeah.
Would you rather alter the past or visualize the future?
alter the past or alter the past or visualize the future.
So does that mean I think?
I mean, alter the past because maybe I could just be rich now, and then still have plenty of life.
Well, I don't know.
You
Because
can alter anything from your
it-
past.
it-
You can change something.
well, it depends. Because if I visualize the future, then I could theoretically live forever.
How would you live forever just because you could visualize the future?
Are we talking about just seeing the future?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah,
like,
like-
well, that's why I asked earlier. That's why I looked at you and asked, like, anything that I think of in the future becomes reality? No? Okay, well, then I'm altering the past because every transaction I've ever made is getting put
It's
right
getting-
back
yeah,
into
it's
my
getting
bank
right back.
account.
We're going right back. We
Yeah.
don't need this. We don't need that. Why did we buy 6 of those?
Oh, I'm still buying it. But I'm going to figure out a way to just reverse that
Oh.
transaction.
Fair enough. You're just going to do the biggest scam in the world.
Yeah, I'm going to owe a lot of taxes next year.
Fair enough, yeah. Fair
But no,
enough.
dude, seriously, that made me think about it for a second. Like, if you could just visualize the future and make whatever is so, oh, dude, you live forever.
I mean, I guess in a sense,
Unless you
yeah.
got, oh, never mind.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But I definitely alter the past, so.
Yeah, 100%. But not for every good reason. I'm definitely gonna make myself rich out of that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But,
Here's a little laughable one.
a laughable one? Go ahead. We'll do one more. Then
Gross.
a little gross. Oh, God. Go ahead.
Would you rather eat a bowl of crickets or a bowl of worms?
Oh, that's not gross. That's good. Crickets. I hear they taste salty. And I could do heavily salt. I could do like salted things. I could do that. Crickets or worms?
No,
I'm
no,
not.
crickets.
I'm not sucking up a noodle that's moving. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you gotta crunch down all the bones. They don't taste like salt. Like that.
Bones
Yeah, well, not their bones, but like all their.
with the exoskeleton.
Yeah. So, I can get past that. It's like
Pretty
biting,
crunchy.
biting into a hard potato chip. No.
Worse.
I don't know.
I've eaten crickets before.
I was gonna say,
you could get
use-
them from.
You can buy them from like little like stores. And,
Yeah.
like, yeah. Like from like what's you call it? What's the one place called?
Oh shit!
Yeah, that place.
Yeah, Jungle Gym.
Jungle gyms. Yeah, you can buy stuff like that from Jungle gyms. So
Yeah.
I've done that. But yeah, no, that wasn't really probably cut that last one out. That wasn't fun. I don't think that was
Yeah.
as gross as you thought.
Yeah.
But no. You guys got anything else you'd like to say before we finish this bad boy
No,
out?
again, I just want to reiterate I'm thanking you guys for helping us get past 100 followers on TikTok. That means the world to me. I know that means the world to Drew here.
100%.
So
Yeah.
thank you so much for that, and we hope to continue growing on here, TikTok, YouTube, as well as all of our other platforms. So
Again, just to reiterate what Brandon said, I appreciate you guys all tuning in. I appreciate the people that we've had to follow us now, and we hope to continue to grow the community, and just keep doing what we're doing here and just having a good time. So I do appreciate everybody coming in, and just make sure you tune in with us on YouTube, Patreon. We are now for audio listeners on Spotify and Apple Music. So for those long drives in your car, we're going to be there with you. Other than that, I will see you guys next episode.
peace out.
Peace.